Previously on Dice Quest. Our heroes, a halfling rogue named Vanny, a half-elf wizard named Marilyn, and a dwarven paladin named Rangrim met in the town of Snowdrop, where they learned of a creature attacking the citizens of the town. They met 3 high-ranking officials of a religious guild known as the Divine Watch. A halfling woman, a human woman, and a white dragonborn woman who each worship the goddess of life, Brigid. The Dragonborn hired them to find the creature that was killing the townsfolk, and later to investigate the group that has been aiding it. After handing over the operative in Snowfall, our heroes agree to meet the Divine Watch members in Snowcastle after they have gathered more information. Soon after, Rangrim, Vanny, and Marilyn set off towards Cursed Lake, along the way meeting the sister of one of the victims in Snowdrop. They find a strange tree, and after stepping through a circle of mushrooms, find themselves in the Feywild. After leaving, they find a large campsite run by this murderous group. Marilyn and Vanny get captured in an attempt to steal information, and have a vision of an underwater temple and a greatsword. A large expanse of lightning-filled clouds with a light hammer, and an endless magma ocean with distant cries of war and a golden ring. After a daring escape, Rangrim and Marilyn dive into Cursed Lake, finding both the underwater temple and the greatsword known as Flametongue. They returned to Snowdrop during a cruel blizzard and set sail for Snowcastle, where our heroes found a diplomatic party of dwarves headed for the castle. Also in Snowcastle, Vanny uncovered a plot to burn a mansion to the ground. Marilyn began her process to enter the city's immense libraries, and Rangrim got drunk, and his flame-bearing sword stolen. Welcome to episode 19 of Dice Quest.
We're gonna go find a different tavern.
Okay. Not hard to find, a large city, many a tavern.
Pick one that looks almost least expensive. Not seedy, but not expensive.
So like Motel 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Only a couple of cockroaches, not all of them.
Okay. You find Fantasy Motel 6.
Ah, thanks.
It's called...
Is it like Tavern 6?
No,
Tavern 6.
It's called the Drunken Dragon Tavern. It's not great, but I mean,
It'll
do
work
the
for
job.
now. Great. A room,
I like that name a lot.
2 beds, possibly 3.
You
know what? Let's do 2 beds. He can sleep on the floor.
2 beds, 2 rooms, 1 room.
1 room, 2 beds? Possible?
No.
Alright. 1 room, 1 bed.
1 room, 1 bed.
Yep.
Right? I need to look at my thing. 1 silver.
Okay. So now I have let me double check. 7 silvers. I give him a silver.
Okay. Anything to drink? Eat?
No.
Alright.
We all sleep.
Hands you a key. Marilyn, you climb up through the window, close and lock the door.
Are you still in the other tavern?
Yep.
You crazy fuck.
I paid for that room, damn it.
Taking a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Long rest time.
Me and you are gonna
Wake
get mugged.
I love that my phoenix is still just kind of with me.
Yep. You guys wake up. It's morning time.
Ow. Motherfucker. Look at this bullshit.
Yeah.
What?
Thanks for putting it right in my dice tray.
It's okay. It's only
Goodness.
covered in slight blood.
Exactly. That dice tray's purple. Red'll show up.
There's no blood on it, I swear. You want to look at it?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Alright. You guys are awake. Doesn't seem like anyone's stolen your stuff.
Yay.
Other than your sword, Rangrim.
How do I
Which,
feel?
Poor fool.
you're not super hungover.
What?
You're still young enough where,
You bounce back.
yeah. Hangovers don't really affect you too bad, but, I mean, you're feeling it.
So, like, I don't have disadvantage on anything, but I feel it, or...
Like, there might be certain times when I tell you disadvantage, just depending on what you're trying to do. But
okay.
If you're trying to do a backflip,
This
probably gonna have to
Yeah.
be
I feel like I'd have
Or,
I
like,
wouldn't be
if-
able to do it anyway, though. I'm
or
a
if
dwarf in
you're,
armor.
Like
Yeah,
trying
roll,
to
like, a
navigate
nat
a
20.
difficult social situation, anything that's like mentally taxing.
You can hold
no
very
math.
small,
No math for Rangrim.
No math.
Conversations.
No like
in-depth emotional
third
conversations
level
with your partner.
spells, stuff like that.
I don't have any third level spells. First level spells?
You'll be fine.
Alright.
Die.
Before I do anything today, I'd like to pray to my god, because I don't really remember what happened last night, and it couldn't have been good, considering my sword was gone, and I remember punching some barkeep and her being a warlock. So, like, I'm gonna, like, pray and atone a touch.
I atone for my sin.
Okay.
Oh, that's not. It's in the BS of your carpet now. I'll find
Now
it.
I have to vacuum.
It's in
It's a
your
single
carpet?
veil. It fell off the table and now it's stuck
It's,
into his
it's
carpet.
fine. I
Oh, I see it.
vacuum
I see it. It's
after
right there.
D&D anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
but look how far I broke it on the side.
Ow.
So
That happens.
Bitchin'.
you pray to Herdine.
I'm like,
Congratulations.
hey, not a bad guy.
Can I twerk in the
The
background?
fires
Sure.
of life took me, or something like that, because I'm a fire god
Marilyn.
worshipper.
Yeah.
What are you doing this morning?
And then after that, I'm about to find
I'm
my
gonna go
sword.
find my idiot companions.
Okay.
I'm still twerking in the background.
Okay. You leaving this tavern?
Alright, I stop twerking and go with him wherever.
Why are you twerking now?
Because I wanted to twerk
Me?
to your prayer.
I'm not talking to.
Paradigm's like,
Okay, sorry.
Just like, ugh.
uh,
That small child is
I'm gonna
twerking
be
in my
like-
general direction.
I'm gonna be like, Vanny. Wait, is Marilyn in the room too?
No.
Be like, okay, let's go find Marilyn.
Okay.
As you guys
Heck
are
yeah.
walking out, any breakfast? New tavern,
I'm gonna be
new
like,
barkeep this morning.
yes.
I just want a
Right.
piece of bread really fast.
Bread?
Is
That's
there
it.
anything? What are you offering today?
We have a bit of meat, bread.
Wow. What an
Simple.
extensive menu, my dear sir. Can I have a
You
single
did
meat?
specifically
and bread.
ask for the lowest quality tavern without being all of the cockroaches.
Okay, good
I'll be
point.
like, some bread would be very nice. Thank you very much.
Can I take a
Just-
slice of meat and a bread?
Just the bread for you? Right?
Yes.
Bread's gonna be 1 copper.
Chip.
Bread and meat gonna be where did my meat go? There it is. Gonna be 3 silver.
What?
I'll give the person who's asking copper. Bread.
Yeah. You
Alright.
give him 1 copper. He gives you a little hunk of bread.
Eat
Fine.
it real quick. Get rejuvenated. It's
gonna-
sword finding
You're still
time.
definitely going to need to eat more today. This isn't
Actually-
gonna hold you over all day, but
Yeah, I know.
You can
I
eat for
actually,
now.
I'm gonna. Okay. So I'm gonna let you know while we're eating our bread. I'm gonna be like, my plan for today. You don't need to join me on this, but I am going to.
sorry, I misread that 1 silver. Sorry,
I'm going
1
to
silver,
start
not 3?
looking.
not 3.
Okay.
I'm going to start
I
looking.
know, I was like, what the fuck? That's the most expensive meat ever.
I'm gonna spend
I
the
was
morning
looking at the wrong
investigating
thing.
the disappearance of my sword. And the evening, I need to earn some money, so I'm gonna see if the masons here need any help.
Cool. I'm gonna do something.
You guys were gonna go look for Marilyn, right?
Yes.
You want to do that first thing?
Before we go, I want to look at this guy and just meet, and then leave.
Okay.
The guy's like, okay.
She got that meat.
She ate breakfast.
Everyone, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh god.
Pretty busy street
If
this
he
morning.
spiked my bread, I swear to Christ.
Perception check.
You just really enjoyed me watching you eat that meat.
No, I got it too.
I got an 8.
I got a 4.
Give me
I got a 15.
15.
This one's going away now.
What's that
I'm
one?
keeping this one.
Maddie, what did you get total?
I got a, what did I say before, an 8? And then my perception is +3, so 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. And Rangrim, you got like 4, right?
You got a 2. Thus.
Rangrim, no.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Oh, you got a 4.
Neither of you
Rangrim
see
not doing
anything.
too hot today, but that's okay.
Marilyn, you see 3 things. First, little halfling named Vanny.
Yeah.
Second, slightly bigger dwarf named Rangrim.
Ah.
Third,
Yeah.
a large procession of dwarves
Fuck.
headed towards the center of the city. Seems to be wearing very nice steel armor. Some are carrying quite big pole arms, like halberds.
We gonna die.
Some are
I'm
carrying...
gonna put up my hood and slip in. I'm gonna be like, I need to investigate. I'm gonna
You
put on-
don't see
You
them.
don't see this.
Oh, just kidding.
You see some carrying small maces. They do have 3 hippogriffs with them.
What the fuck? Why are they bringing the cavalry?
In total, there are probably about 12 dwarves,
Hut.
all dressed very finely.
Oh, there's only 12 of them. I'm just gonna like observe from a distance. Oh, I
You
don't
You
know.
still don't see
see
this.
shit.
If someone says something, I'll look.
What do you want to do, Marilyn?
I would like to walk over to them and make
The
sure they
dwarves
see
or
this.
the
No, my
pair of people at
companions.
my table?
The people at my table.
At my table? This is
At
my
Jack's
table.
Jack's table.
I'm gonna walk
right.
over to the halfling and the dwarf and just be like, look at that.
Hey,
You see this large procession of dwarves.
I'm going
Seems to
to
be
turn-
why there's this big crowd out this
sneak on
morning.
to 8,000 and leave.
Leave where?
Bye. Shadows. Anywhere that I'm not easily looked upon.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth. Interested to see where this is going. Yes, JJ.
10, and then my stuff.
I was
is
gonna
what-
slip in, but if there's 12 of them, they probably know each other.
And they all
Right.
seem to be like dressed very similarly.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like a uniform.
Like, would it look more army-like or more divine?
Make a insight check with advantage,
Oh,
given your dwarven heritage.
okay.
They do seem to be more mountain dwarves, but you'd be familiar.
22.
This seems more like a diplomatic party.
Weird.
I'll like kind of smooth back my hair a little, and then I'm going to approach them.
Where
They
the
are
fuck is...
walking
oh,
away
hey.
from you currently, towards the center of city.
I'm going to speed walk towards them
Okay.
with my little dwarf legs.
I got a gentleman's
Okay.
20.
The clanking
so I
of
just
your armor.
Snake into the darkness
Okay. Are you following this group?
very quietly.
Okay. Marilyn, what are you doing as the 2 people you just informed of this party of dwarves just leave?
I'm just gonna kind of
I
follow
just melded
slightly
into the
behind
wall and was
Rangrim
like,
to make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Rangrim, what do you say to get these dwarves' attention?
It'd be like,
My
"Hello there."
buddies!
In common or dwarvish?
Dwarf.
The one of the 3 in the back, they're kind of pulling the leads of these hippogriffs. Kind of turns, everyone stops. Seems like they're in the ranks they want, and they're not going to change. Says, "Can we help you?" in dwarvish.
I'm gonna be like, thought I might ask what this is about.
We're a diplomatic party trying to ensure peace between our nation and this nation.
Oh,
Okay.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Because I assume you're pretty close.
Yeah. Oh shit.
can I also perceive?
With disadvantage, you'd have to be a little further away. They're
I
kind of
didn't
walking
do
in the
well.
center of the
I
street.
got a 8.
8, okay.
I got a 20 unnatural.
Not natural 20, okay. Marilyn, would you like to
Oh,
roll?
sorry.
I forgot to ask you before they rolled, but
Sure,
Now
what
you
is
have
it
a
again?
Chance.
perception,
So I got
Oh.
13.
13, okay.
Yeah.
Vanny, you see the same symbol on each of their either shields, their armor,
Their cloaks.
cloaks, yeah. And it's a light hammer with a bolt of lightning behind.
Oh, Thor. Lovely.
We saw a hammer of light,
Oh, wait, we did. In my
and
crazy
it wasn't
hallucination.
from Herda.
It was not.
Thor?
Dude, imagine a paladin who
Sudden
worships 2
excitement.
gods that has like Mjolnir and like a fire sword. That would be kick
Oh,
ass.
fuck yeah.
Wielding.
That also probably wouldn't happen for my guy, but that would
No
be
way in
cool
hell.
as hell. Just imagine
what
my
did we?
character.
I can't remember all the things we saw. So we saw a sword on fire, we saw the hammer, and then we saw a ring.
Oh yeah, I was gonna write this down. So we had the.
notes, Maddie.
I tried. So we had the light hammer and the
I've been taking notes. I've
clouds.
been doing a bad job. I wasn't taking notes at first because I was like drunk, so I wasn't supposed to know any of that. But
This is why you take notes, Maddie.
If I'm recalling
We had the light
correctly,
hammer and the
I
clouds,
think it's a ring.
and the ring floating in magma.
yep.
Above magma.
The-
yes.
Magma.
And
Above
below,
magma.
like, floating islands.
Magma.
Yeah, and then what? I don't remember anything else.
You saw a burning
The temple.
sword
A burning sword.
underwater
Yep.
in a temple. Well, in front of a temple.
And
but
then we saw the hammer in the sky, and the ring near magma,
and below floating islands.
and below
And
floating
you heard the calls of war.
islands. Ew. I want the ring. Sounds chaotic. No one give me the ring. It sounds chaotic.
We're looking for, or I'm looking for the sword again. I'm looking to reclaim it.
That means I get the light hammer, and I do not do well with light hammers.
We might not need
Give me
to
the ring
like,
of magma.
we might not need to like use the light hammer because like we might find another cool wizard item. You're about to become a like librarian, so I don't know.
I just really want this phoenix. Like, honest to God, I'm like thinking about ditching it and just trying to take his phoenix.
Just like, man, you know what? We get out of the city, and you're like, I'm gonna take you home with me, and it immediately flies off your shoulder back to him.
I know, that's what I'm scared of. I don't know, I like little companions.
Marilyn, go ahead and roll a nature check for me. And if you do have the first level spell, Find Familiar, you can always cast that and get a familiar yourself.
I do,
I want a familiar.
but it's not gonna be a phoenix.
It could be some really cool stuff, though.
It could
Yeah.
be a
Like
tiny
a
now.
pseudo dragon.
So I got a
Pseudo-dragons are
nat 20.
Do you know what a
Nat
pseudo
20.
dragon is?
So, you do
God,
know
yes.
phoenixes are highly intelligent and highly loyal, so it's
Yeah, yeah.
unlikely that it would just stay with you.
You can get a
And
tiny
it
mouse
would
named
realize
Walter.
if it was trying to leave you.
My
Leave.
tiny mouse named Walter.
You were trying to steal it,
Wait, so
basically.
we're just kind of doing stuff. I could totally cast Find Familiar because we're not really doing much.
You could.
Yep.
As long as you find a brass brazier, I believe.
A what?
Just a quick note, it is pronounced brazier, and I always just mess that up, so sorry.
What the
And
fuck?
some
can look it
incense.
up.
It's like a...
Is it
kind
like
of
an
like a-
incense holder?
No. It's like an not necessarily outdoor, it's like a fire holder, basically.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like a fire pit, but it's not. Doesn't have
It's
coal in
raised.
it. Okay.
It's like... It's a bowl of fire,
Yeah, I get what
basically.
you're talking
A
about.
big bowl of fire.
Yeah, you like light it and it lights
Yeah.
up.
So, like, think fire in Skyrim.
Yeah,
in
that's
cities.
what I was thinking. Actually, I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about a dragon shout. You do it through one of the fire bowls, and it lights
Yeah.
up on fire.
That's a brazier.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I got it.
Or a brazier.
A brazier.
Not sure how to pronounce it.
A brazier is.
I always thought it was brazier, but
yeah.
I mean,
I'm
that's
kinda
what I
stupid.
said.
I read
Brazier.
brazier. That's why I was wondering, like, what the fuck is brazier?
Anyway,
It sounds like a bread.
we digress. So, what's everyone's plan?
Sneaky.
Okay, sneaky.
So I'm talking to them and I'm gonna be like, "Who do you work for?"
Why are you? Be
Who do you
nicer.
serve?
More
No,
diplomatic.
sorry. I'm being like, "Who do you serve?"
Darren not Stormfaller, Jesus. Stormforger. Jesus, that's hard
Wow.
to say. Darren Stormforger.
Do I know who that is?
Make a history check.
Is it advantage?
Disadvantage on this one.
Oh,
Ew.
because it's mountain
You're gonna
dwarves.
have to. Yeah, you don't know of any place on this
Would this be part of your
island that
guild
has
thing?
No, it's a
mountain
dwarf
dwarves.
thing.
Oh, okay.
So,
oh,
like-
it's like their god.
Shit. Well, the lower one is the now one. So
Okay. Does not ring a bell. But I will give you the chance to roll a religion check.
Roll the
Just
fuck out of
straight
it.
religion.
Straight religion.
Do it.
Damn it.
Because this name could have appeared in 2 places during your studies.
Well, religion. I'm okay at religion though. Got a 9. Religion. Oh, just kidding. I'm not that good at religion. So I have an 11.
Name
It's-
sounds familiar, but it's not related to Hairdyne, and your
study of gods other than Herdine was much lighter than...
Yeah, I had like general
Yeah.
ed for all of the
general
gods.
ed of
And then
like
I had
Thor,
Then I majored in
Odin.
Herdine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They give you a
Basically.
crash course. You're like, this is what he looks like. This is what he does. Next.
Yeah.
This is Herodine. You like him.
He's the fire god.
He cool.
He's cool.
He's your buddy.
He's the
he's
one
your
we're gonna
friend.
do all the thing with. I'm gonna be like, okay.
That's cool.
Alright, well, I'll leave you to it. It was good to see a fellow dwarf in the city.
Fellow
They kind of look around. There are quite a few others. Sure.
Okay.
Fellow armored
And they
dwarf.
walk away.
They're just like, man, this man is crazy.
I'm just gonna be like, God damn it, I'm a little drunk still.
Jesus Christ. This
When that
campaign's a
alcohol
fucking
goes away,
mess.
I'm gonna be such a charismatic lad. But I just...
You should just
I'm
try and
thinking
roll
all this, I'm not saying it.
charisma on everything you say.
Yeah, just like, roll charisma to see if I really say that.
Vanny, Marilyn, what are you two up to?
I sneaky still follow.
I was behind him.
So do you stop, Marilyn? Because I assume
did.
Rangrim has stopped. And stopped following them as they walk away from him. He's
You
not
did
answering,
well.
so I'm assuming he's stopped.
Me?
Marilyn, do you
Yes.
carry on to follow the dwarves?
No,
Okay.
I'm
How
good.
do you color in my pop filter?
I'm not, I'm just...
So you're trying to follow these dwarves?
Yes.
Okay. You manage to follow them a good distance, and you seem to be getting into a much nicer part of town where buildings stop becoming so close to each other. Go ahead and make another stealth check to see if you can try to blend in with the crowd.
That's a nat 20 right there, my friend.
All right.
Damn, I'm
You
rolling all the 20s.
disappear into this crowd.
Yes.
You follow them.
I'm
and
holding a woman's hand like, Mommy? And she's like, yes, child.
and she's like, if you're looking for like robbery gigs,
And you follow them to these rather large gates in the center of town, leading to an immense castle. Massive.
Is it bad to be that part of me immediately thought I should follow them in there and steal shit?
You can certainly try.
Let's not do that. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Even though I really want to.
Do it, Maddie.
What?
Do it.
Maddie, you will die. Jack will throw like knights at you. You will
So
die.
far, I'm doing pretty good on the 20s.
You will get impaled by a long sword.
Alright.
She'll get impaled by the gate, like going in.
Yeah, you'll get killed by the gate.
Can I sort of like stop a little farther from the gate? Like not go super close to it, but not stay super far away from it. I want to be able
Yeah,
to
it
watch them
seems
walk
like
in.
most of the crowd has kind of made a circle around this gate,
Okay.
probably about 40 yards from it.
Okay. Do you mind if I just kind of ask around? I'm like, oh, whose castle is that? I'm a tourist. I'm dumb.
Go ahead.
Jesus
Oh, wow,
Christ.
where's Corin? I don't
What?
know.
What?
Dumb.
You
I got
picking up
an
that-
18,
What?
and
What you rolling over there?
I don't know. You told me to roll something.
No?
Oh,
You asked if you could do something. I said sure, and I was about to tell you what people said,
Oh,
and
go
then you
ahead.
picked up a d20, and I got confused.
you're like, what are you?
It's very easy to ask people. It's not trying information. They're not going to try to keep it from you.
Oh,
No,
Continue.
you can't know what the big castle is for. It's for
Big
You are not
castle
allowed.
is secret.
small young
What
child.
castle are you
There's
talking
no
about? There's no
royalty here.
castle.
What castle?
What castle? It's just a big house.
That's a large manor, you shit.
It's just Victorian style, okay?
Let me
Jesus.
pull out my map to
You little
double
shit.
check what I'm going to say is correct.
I still want to be holding the hand of the lady I met.
And it is. That's the castle of the royal family.
Cool.
Man. Where are you from?
Not here.
That way.
Right?
Yeah. I lost my mom. Okay, bye.
I lost my mom. I'm only a tweet, but I look like I'm 30. Okay, bye.
You look pretty grown to me.
I dumb. Bye.
Right.
Have a nice day.
We literally stood up. I was like, oh, it's good to see another dwarf in this town like this. And we're in like a
quite a
dwarven
few.
city.
I know, they're
It's
looking
like a dwarven city, but it's not uncommon to see dwarves.
Good moment, right? And then Vanny's like, oh, what's the castle? And they're like, where are you from? And you're like, Mike!
Goodness, JJ.
going
Peek
on?
in the audio.
I just lean in really
Peek in
close.
the
I'm just
audio.
like,
Oh, my bad.
yo, mama. And I leave.
You're just like, I'm gonna head out. Just no response.
Jesus Christ.
Very nice.
What you gonna do?
I really want to break into the castle, but that's gonna be a
You can certainly try.
horrible idea. And I don't want to make
Go
a new
have a good
character.
time. Go get him.
I feel like
I believe in
I
you.
feel like Jack's just like, yes, or like,
Do
oh
it.
no.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
What could possibly go wrong, Maddie? It's gonna be fine.
A lot of
You
things.
shall be called Darth Vanny.
Darth Vanny. Okay. Are there any good ways to sneak into this castle? Obviously not through the front gates.
No.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. I
Okay.
assume you're kind of like walking around the walls
Yeah.
looking for
13.
Penetrable
and then
points.
investigation. Where the fuck is that?
intelligence.
Oh, there we go. 14. I got a 14.
14. You look around, it seems very well fortified. There are archers about every 10 feet along the walls. All the walls seem to be about 50 feet up.
Is there anyone scurrying in and out, like maids, servants, anything like that? Runner boys?
No.
Bucket.
Looks like you've...
Bucket.
Bucket.
As far as you've walked, you haven't made the entire... You haven't circled the entire castle. It looks like there's only the one entrance.
Alright, guys. I need some advice and suggestions. How do I get into this castle?
Rangrim's like, you're gonna try and get in the castle.
I'm on a phone. I'm just like, how do I get in this castle? You're like, what the fuck?
Rangrim's like, whoa, I have an iPhone S.
Are you gonna go back to the party?
Or X or whatever. I don't know.
I will. Yeah, let's go back to the party.
Alright. Hashtag don't split the party.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Guess what I found out?
What?
There's a castle that
There's
way.
a castle.
I would assume there's a castle in the city like this. And to have royal families.
I want to
As
sneak in.
you point out the castle and kind of look in your periphery, you do see about 4 other castles. This one is the largest, though.
I want to rob all of the castles. Oh,
Vanny.
Don't tell us what to do.
don't tell me what.
Marilyn. Stealing is wrong.
She just leans down.
And
she's
also,
like,
there's no way you're getting in there.
just
Those
she
are
leans down, she's
heavily
like,
fortified. Those are
"Don't let me
trained
tell you what
soldiers.
to do." Oh my god.
It's the world
I'll
of
think
D&D,
about it
so like
later.
commoners have like 2 health and trained soldiers have like 150. So like
Continue.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
dragons and dragons.
Get my pop.
Dorcas and ducks.
Orcus?
It's okay,
You
Larry.
guys
Orcus
want
and
to fight
ducks?
Orcus? Let's do it.
What?
I have a stat block.
No.
Oh, it seems we've made a bit of a mistake. Oh no, I don't want that.
Fighting the demon of death? Let's do it.
Pass.
I'm down. Let's go,
Can
fam.
I romance the demon of death?
So.
Just be like, my love.
Alright, what are
Our
you guys
love is
gonna
like
do?
a raven in the night.
What are you guys
Tis
gonna
murder.
The Raven.
What do you guys
said,
think we should do
"Nevermore."
today?
I don't remember the poem. I'm gonna be like,
Guys,
Rangrim's got a plan.
What is it?
what is Rangrim's plan?
I'm investigating the disappearance of my sword, but I don't know where to start.
By the way, those very elusive dwarves you saw, I'm quotating and being sarcastic.
They're not
We have to-
elusive.
That's what I just said.
I never said they
Quotation.
were elusive.
That's because you were acting like, oh man, dwarves. I've never seen those before.
Witcher dwarves.
Dwarves. They went to the castle, the big one.
I know, they're a diplomatic embassy. They
There you
work for Dalinar Stormforgers.
No,
Yes.
Darren.
Darn.
Stormforger.
Dalinar.
D-A-R-R-A-N. Darren.
Dalinar is
Yes.
Way of Kings.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Alright. Welcome to Dragons and Dragons.
Wait,
Who said there
no,
have
one of
been
our
no
first
dungeons?
campaigns,
know, 'cause
you
you said
actually
Dragons
threw
and
us
Dragons.
into a dungeon with a dragon.
Although,
I did.
that being said, we have had quite a few
I-
dungeons, and they've been quite cool. So thank you, Jack, for
What?
being a good DM.
What? Where? Oh,
Not every dungeon is a dungeon.
true.
Some dungeons are not dungeons.
They're just out in the
But
open.
they are
They're
dungeons.
fungeons.
They're fungeons.
Dungeon is a loosely defined term in D&D. Anyway.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing?
Weird dungeon.
I don't know.
Answer my damn question!
We kept
He
going on
said he
tangents.
was gonna go do sword things.
Yeah, sword things.
That doesn't really answer my question, though.
Answer
Where are
his
you
question,
starting?
JJ. We're all
Yes,
waiting on you.
Rangrim, where are you starting?
I don't know, but sometime today I'm going to spend half the day working at some sort of masonry place because I need money.
What?
How much do I have to pay you to kill an owlbear?
How much can you pay me to kill an owlbear?
We just
I'm
need to
not paying
find
you
an
to kill an
owlbear.
owlbear.
Why?
Where can we find one?
Why am I the sliced salami of this
I have
campaign?
no idea, but I'm just curious how much it would take for you to do this.
She does have more money
know.
than both of us.
If an owlbear threatened my life, probably none. If an owlbear threatened your life, you're my friend. Why would I make you pay me?
No, she has to go get an owlbear tongue. That's why she's asking you.
I know.
She wants you to hunt down an owlbear and kill it for her.
Doesn't seem just to kill an animal. Only for its
Make a
tongue.
nature check for me.
Are owlbears little bastards and I should kill them all? That's probably
You know what? They're a plague of society.
Like
They're like deer.
pests.
epic. That's a
Low
4.
roll. There we go.
Yeah.
Yum.
Owlbears, as far as you recall, pretty friendly creatures.
Really? Oh, thinking of
friendly
owlbears.
creatures.
I was
As
thinking
far as I can recall, they're just friendly creatures.
Bear owls, very friendly creatures.
super friendly.
Barrels.
They only tear most of your organs
Bear
out.
owls are fairly friendly creatures.
Docile
it doesn't
creatures.
seem just
They want to snuggle
to
you like a
hunt
teddy
them
bear.
down with a flaming sword. Speaking of a flaming sword,
Speaking of
I need to
flaming
go
sword,
find one,
Cool.
and it's mine. So we need to go do some
And where
investigation
exactly
of
are
the
you thinking
cult.
about starting?
Okay.
We can go to
Why
the
do you
Divine
think
Watch.
it's the
We
occult
know where they
immediately?
live.
Because I think the Divine Watch and their green shit is really weird and suspicious.
The green shit is weird. Although it might just be because they're life clerics. Or nature clerics or something, and they're like becoming nature.
you do know they
Becoming
follow
nature.
Brigid, the
Yes.
god of life.
Do I know a lot about Brigid? Is that a religion check?
That would be a religion check.
Do I know? So, like, would this be a check to see if I know whether or not this is normal?
This is just to see, like, whether a follower of Brigid would more be a life or a nature cleric.
Okay.
Because that was your specific question.
Yeah.
If you want to know about that, you can certainly do a religion check. That would be with disadvantage, though.
Because that's mentally taxing.
Yeah, because, like, you would have to think about that.
Are your headphones on backwards?
No. This one, the just ear cup isn't on, so I can hear you guys.
I know, but that one's on the left side and that one's on the right side.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're stage left of me.
Yes.
So, never
Okay.
mind. I'm done.
I'm gonna do a check to see if whether or not that sort of thing is normal.
Okay. The green.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 13 plus religion is 2, so 15.
Ooh, this one's on the fence.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oof it.
Okay.
I'd say I'd help you.
I'm
but
going
it's
to
too late.
write something on a note card and hand it to you.
Okay.
Aw.
Aww,
You
we
guys-
don't get to be part
You
of
guys
it.
decide what you're... talk about what you're doing. Talk in game.
Well,
Vanny, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I really
You have no idea
really
what you're
want to
gonna
break
do.
into a castle.
I mean, that's... Dreader, stop! I swear to God.
well,
Sorry.
It's okay.
you can do some breaking in. Once I stop yawning, you can do some breaking in, but we might need it to find a sword if you're willing to help me, but only if you're willing.
I will help you only because I want to break into places. What am I breaking into?
I'll help just because I have nothing better
Well,
to
we
do.
need
you
to
have
find
to go
out
find
who
a barrel.
took
A bear owl
We
type.
know at this point it was the innkeeping or her sons. So we need to find them.
Do we,
And
though?
we need to get names. Or
Well,
locations.
We could threaten the Suns.
Do we know who the
They
sons
might not
are?
be magically
We do
inclined.
that.
You saw them, I didn't.
I
Okay.
saw the sons.
Yes, you were
Do
drinking
I
with
remember
them.
seeing the sons?
Vaguely.
Do I remember what
Here
they
is
look
your
like?
secret information. Do with that
hell
what
yeah.
you will.
Read it out loud.
You certainly can. Oh, that's a fun face. That's a fun face.
Your face doesn't look so
Yes.
So I'm like
Yes.
thinking about what's going on with these Divine Watch members.
fun. Do they seem suspicious? This is a yes or no question.
Hi, JJ.
You're gonna pick up the card again. You're like, I don't know.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, bad
I'm
boys.
just gonna be like, we need to talk in private.
Cool. Wait, me and Marilyn, or just me?
I have the biggest fucking smile on my face right now.
He looks irritated.
I'm glad you're amused.
I actually think this is cool as hell.
Oh, it's cool as
This is
hell,
awesome.
but it's terrifying.
Yeah,
Yes.
like,
Okay.
That seems appropriate for you,
yeah,
Jack.
this is what I love to do to my players. Scare the living shit out of them.
Oh, lovely. Please, do tell.
Let's do it.
not now.
Fuck.
So
And I
should we
might
go?
not even tell you. You cannot keep your damn mouth shut.
Bucket.
You can tell me.
Bucket. He's about to kick the bucket.
I'm gonna kick you in the bucket.
Oh.
Yay.
Okay.
You are still on a crowded public street.
Oh, yeah.
Let's find.
Where-
I'm gonna be like. Okay. The halfling took off, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, well, we never saw them in the first
We
place.
need to find the halfling, and if we can find somewhere secluded, we need to talk.
Alright, so the way
We have no
the
idea where
lady-
they went.
The dragon lady, the albino one, the green.
She's not albino, she's just a white dragonborn. She breathes cold.
Ew. Anyway,
Oh, don't do that.
is that kind of like breathing in what menthol tastes like, feels like in your lungs? It's just ice cold.
No, like, she breathes out minute shards of ice when she's attacking someone with her breath.
Cool. Anyway, she says
She
that
deals
she
cold
lives on
damage with her
the
mouth.
far north side of town, kind of outside
Jack,
of it.
I need to
Outside the
text
city
you.
proper.
I need to
Outside of
text
the
you
city
something.
proper.
Okay. I will
So
be
if we
awaiting
want to
your
go
text.
hunt her down and her little friends, we gotta go that way.
That is correct.
Okay, cool.
That's the
I just
least
couldn't remember
fuck.
which wording I used.
You're good.
So,
I was about to comment, but then I realized that was a real thing. So,
I'm gonna,
okay,
I'm gonna do some.
Vanny,
Actually,
Marilyn,
maybe not.
okay, I'm gonna like start looking around for somewhere we can like pull off and have a bit of a conversation.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, so like, do I find somewhere?
Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes, but you managed to find a nice, secluded little spot.
I'm gonna be like, we've got a huge problem with the Divine Watch.
Oh, please do tell.
Do you remember the Dark Gods or the Old Gods?
Do I?
Do we, Jack?
It's, yourselves know.
It's been a
but
long
it's
time.
a very common story.
Okay.
About 1,000 years ago,
I can tell it.
these
actually.
gods were overthrown by the current set of gods in a pretty brutal war.
Great.
And almost
Okay.
every god... Actually, you guys wouldn't know this. Rangrim, you would.
Yeah.
About every god either had a weapon forged or forged a weapon themselves to aid in this fight.
Oh. Oh, is that all the shit we're looking for?
Fun.
Yeah. So like,
The
The
magma
Divine Watch.
ring.
the Divine Watch serve the new gods.
Okay.
So Brigid, Paradigm, the whole pantheon.
Great.
The thing about
Odin.
Thor and Odin. The thing
Many
about
more.
the old gods is those who followed them would tend to grow green or gray scales, or wait, hold on, greenish scales upon them. Now you're seeing the problem. The dark gods were evil, right?
Very.
They were very evil.
Do you
They were
have that-
tyrannical.
do you have
they
that
were
paper I
alien.
gave you at
Yeah,
the
I do. I just
session zero?
making sure.
Okay.
They were evil. The dwarves and elves hate the gods because of how terrible the dark gods were.
Cool. Not
You may
I'm
not
half
remember.
elf, so would I know
It-
anything
it's
about
you,
that?
like, you've both heard stories of this, like, kind of tortured the races for their own entertainment.
Sounds like my kind of god.
Like, they were bored.
kidding.
Let's torture people.
Lovely.
So
Okay.
these Divine Watch members aren't Divine Watch at all.
Oh.
They're undivine.
They're unholy watch. I don't know. Evil. They worship
With
the dark
pinky
gods.
to the corner of the mouth.
Yeah.
Kill
Evil.
them.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not
They
the only one who
worship the
thought
old
that.
gods.
Let's kill them.
You're welcome,
Hey,
Shay.
Hold
You know
on,
what?
hold
Two
on,
birds,
Thank
one
you.
stone will kill them and get the phoenix tear for killing such evil.
hold
Hell
on,
yeah.
hold on. We're also not going to get a phoenix spear for killing them.
But- Bullshit.
But
We're
we might not be able to
eradicating
take them on. But the dwarves remember the dark gods.
evil. Oh, hey.
we can talk to these armored fellows and let them know what's going on.
If we can get into the castle.
Yeah, if we can get into the castle, and I promise not to steal anything.
I don't take your promise. I don't trust it.
You should not.
All right, we're about to wrap up for this session, but before we do, I do have one final thing, word of warning almost. Rangrim, you do know if you spoke any of this in front of any Divine Watch member, even suggested it, you would probably be hanged, correct?
Yes.
Good. That is where we're going to leave off.
Thank you for listening to Dice Quest. My name is Jack, and I'm your Dungeon Master. If you want to support us, you can go to patreon.com/dicequest.